Atlanta on the road at Denver. This is Denver as 1.5 to 2.5 out there in the market. Point favorites, 44.5 is our total. Denver defense continues to play decently. The offense starting to look a little bit better. I think, natural progression, right, Mo? We're talking about a rookie quarterback that had about as much college experience as a quarterback could have coming out of college. Took him maybe a little bit of time to adjust to the speed of everything. But look, at the end of the day, I think Bo Nix is not god awful. I'll put it that way. I think a lot of people thought he would come in and just be absolute garbage trash, and I don't think he's that. I think he's at least a notch above that, if not maybe 2 notches above that. Atlanta just so incredibly disappointing. They're lucky that they play in the division that they play in. They're going to win the division anyway, despite the fact that they are, who they are. What do you think of them on the road here at altitude?
I was a little bit tempted to play the Falcons. Mm-hmm. Smart people that I respect like the other side, so just going to stay away. But,
yeah,
man, it's tempting to buy the Falcons after last week. They probably should have beat the Saints. Mm-hmm. Ended up having one of the worst results of the week. But this is a much different offense than Denver faced last week when they looked really good for a lot of that game on defense. But they're able to pinch all their guys down and just knowing the Chiefs are going to run the ball and throw short a lot. The Falcons like to run the ball and then throw deep. So they should be a bit more spread out here. I'm cautiously optimistic that the Falcons can run the ball a bit better than the Chiefs did. But all that being said, the big thing that keeps me off this game is I have a major concern about blocking Denver's pass rush. It's been elite. They're one of the best in pressure rate. They blitz a ton. Vance Joseph has kind of been in his bag this year. And we have seen Kirk Cousins look really immobile at times.
Yes.
And playing outdoors against a pass rush that I was surprised how strong they looked against the Chiefs last week. Nick Bonito, I don't know who Nick Bonito is. I thought he was just a situational pass rusher. And I watched every snap of that game, and he was kicking the Chiefs' asses.
Yeah.
So if he's getting in the backfield, Patrick Mahomes made a couple of amazing escapes against this pass rush. Mm-hmm. Kirk Cousins ain't going to do that. So that would be my concern on that end. You're definitely right about Bo Nix. I did not expect much. He's playing somewhat decent football.
Yeah.
They're turning to the rookie at running back. He knows that he needs to rely on Cortland Sutton. I think that's sharp by him. So, they make enough good decisions. They're a solid team. Mm-hmm. I guess my other concern would be I feel like they kind of played their Super Bowl last week against the Chiefs. I know this is a home game. We don't usually see as many letdowns at home, but I kind of feel like they were planning for that game for 6 months. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I reluctantly hit an over when it was at 43.5, and actually you can still find 43.5s out there, so it's not like I got the best of the number or anything like that. With the thought that with Bo Nix playing at least at a somewhat respectable level against a team that doesn't get any pressure at all, so he's not going to be getting dudes in his face all the time, so maybe that helps him also look a little bit better. They put a few points on the board, and like I said, I think Atlanta they're better than what they've shown. Maybe I keep latching on to all these goddamn futures I have on Atlanta and all this stuff that I need to just go ahead and write off that those are all going to go up in flames outside of the division ticket. But I didn't love the click, but it just, to me, I was like, I think that the Broncos have a few points in them here, and I think that Atlanta's not going to get shut out. So I took the over 43.5, but like I said, I don't really have the best of it. It's still available out there.
Yeah, I actually looked at this over too, to be honest with you. So I was kind of right there with you in a way, but again, just that being scared of Kirk Cousins against this pass rush is honestly what kept me off of it.